Hello boys and girls, and welcome back to Mrs. Bartunek's art room. I'm going to show you how to do, this is called marbling paper, and it really gives you this cool abstract effect on a piece of paper. Now what we're going to be doing today is going to be a little bit messy, so you want to make sure that you are in a space where it's okay to make a mess. Somewhere like the kitchen table, maybe outside, something like that. As you can see, I have already prepared my space, and I have put down a bunch of my art papers that we do in the classroom. If you don't have art papers at home, you can always use magazine paper, newspaper, or a big piece of paper, whatever. So here are some of the materials that you're going to need for this project. So here are all the materials that I'll be using for this project today. Now, I have already covered my desk with these big mats, as I've said. If you want to use newspaper or magazine paper, that's completely fine. You're also going to need some type of material to be doing the marbling in. I'm using this lunch tray, but you can use something like a baking tray if you have one. Now, in order for this to work, we're going to use a combination of paints and shaving cream. So I have a little thing of shaving cream. Any type of shaving cream will work. I'm going to put that to the side. And then you're going to choose your paints that you're going to use if you have them available. Now I have liquid watercolors, so I'm going to be using them. And you only need 2 colors for this. But if you don't have liquid watercolors, you can use regular paints if you have them. And if you have regular paints, all you're going to do is put them into 2 cups. I'm using these little yogurt cups. You can put in a drop of paint and add a little bit of water to that. And even if you don't have paints at home, you can use food coloring. Same exact thing. You would put in some water into the cups and then add a couple of drops of food coloring. So either one would work. You also need some pieces of paper. It doesn't matter what size. You can see some of my pieces of paper are longer, some of them are wider. I even have a bigger piece of paper here, so we'll see what I get to today. And then you also need 2 pieces of cardboard. Now this cardboard that I got, basically all I did was I received a package from Amazon yesterday, and I just took a pair of scissors and I cut off one of the sides of the box and just got these pieces of cardboard. And those are going to be the materials that you need for today. Okay, so I have all my materials. I'm ready to go. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tray and I'm going to take the shaving cream. I'm just going to do a little corner of it. There we go. Look at that. That's funny. All right. Looks good. Looking good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my watercolors. Now remember, if you're doing this in a cup, you can always take a spoon or a brush and you can kind of put the paint on top of the shaving cream. Since I'm using liquid watercolors, which already have water in them, I'm just going to go straight from the bottle and I'm going to do little droplets. I'm not going to do a lot. So I'm just going to do something like this. All right, I've got some blue. I'm going to do some purple now. I like purple. I like purple and blue. Maybe I'll do some more over here. All right. Pretty easy so far, right? Now I'm going to get my paper, and this is really important. We are going to make sure we're not just going to lay this right on top. What you're going to do is you're going to kind of hold your paper like this, and see how this bottom part is lower than the top? So it's going to, it's going to touch the bottom first, and then I'm going to lay this flat on top. So ready? I'm going to go like this. Just down. I'm going to lay it. I'm going to press gently, not a lot, just gently. I want to make sure that all of the paper is getting covered. And then I'm just going to take one corner and I'm going to peel it up like this. Whoa, you see that? All right, so it looks kind of messy, right? I'm gonna move my tray out of the way just for a moment. I'm gonna go right over here. Now I'm gonna take my piece of cardboard and I'm going to scrape off the shaving cream. So I'm gonna hold this down, and it's okay if you get shaving cream on your hands, it's totally fine. You can always wash it off. So I'm gonna take this and I'm going to just go like this. Ready? All right, wipe that off. Wow, look at that. So that was a simple one because I really didn't do a lot, but that's my print. That's how it came out. Now I'm gonna put this to the side and I'm gonna let it dry. All right, so why don't we do some more ones, okay? I'm gonna do a couple more, I'm gonna add some, and then you guys can see how they come out. As you can see, what I've been doing is the shaving cream and the paint kind of gets on the cardboard, and I've been wiping it back onto this area where the shaving cream is. So I'm not leaving it on my table, I'm not leaving it on any of the paper space, because what's nice about this is even though we already used the shaving cream, you know, I can use my hands and I can kind of make my own little section right here. I can put all of the shaving cream back over here, and this shaving cream is still good. So, you know, it's art, and we get a little bit messy in art, and that's okay. But I'm just kind of spreading this out, making this flat a little bit. Wipe off my hands. And then I can use this area of the shaving cream to still get prints. They just come out a little bit different, but they're still quite beautiful. If you have a toothpick or a stick, you can use that, even a fork or a thin knife, and you can kind of go in and you can spread the color and make these designs. So you can see I'm just kind of going back and forth. And I'm gonna try that out now and see how that looks. All right, boys and girls, that's it for this lesson of Miss Bartunek's art room. You're just going to want to leave those papers and let them dry for a few hours, and make sure that you're cleaning up all materials. So right when I'm done with this video, I'm going to go take this tray and I'm going to go wash this off, make sure I wash all of my space off, because as you know, just like we say in the art room, you need to take care of your space and make sure it is nice and clean for the next person. All right, everyone, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time on Mrs. Bartunek's Art Room. Bye!